Guys, today we're talking about systems of equations in two variables. The goal in this section is to solve linear systems of two equations and two unknowns by graphing. What is a linear system? Well, let me write one down for you, and then we can talk about it. So the system that I've written down in this question, this is your linear system. It consists of two equations and two unknowns. Y equals 3x minus 2 and 4x plus 3y equals 20. So why is it called a linear system of equations? What do they graph to be individually? Y equals 3x minus 2 graphs to be what? A line. So there's where the name comes from. It's a linear system of equations. So the question here, the first question we want to answer is whether or not the ordered pair 2, 4 is a solution to the system. What do you suppose has to be true for it to be a solution to the system? If you just had to guess. Maybe you're just shy today, I don't know. If you just had to guess, what do you think has to be true? So is 2 an x coordinate or a y coordinate here? X, and then 4 is a y coordinate. What do you suppose has to be true about x equals 2 and y equals 4? If it's going to be a solution to the system of equations, y equals 3x minus 2 and 4x plus 3y equals 20.
Then it has to be a solution for both.
Yeah, it has to satisfy both equations. So you can just check it. Plug it in. Check. So for the first equation, y equals 3x minus 2. You can plug in, well, if you want, in this case, you could just plug in 2 for x and then see if you get the correct y. Or you could plug them both in and see if you get a true statement. Is that statement true? So what I did was I plugged in 2 for x and 2 for x and 4 for y. Is that going to be a true statement? It's supposed to be a 3 in front. Make it look more like a 3. Yeah, certainly 4 is equal to 3 times 2 minus 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. Okay. So all that tells us is that 2, 4 is a solution to the first equation. To be a solution to the system, it has to satisfy both equations. So next, for the second equation, 4x plus 3y equals 20. Plug in the same x, the same y. So we'd have 4 times x is 2 plus 3 times y is 4. Is that going to be a true statement? 4 times 2 plus 3 times 4 is equal to 20. I think so, because 4 times 2 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12, and 8 plus 12 is 20, so that checks out. So what's your answer?
Yes.
Yeah. 2, 4 is a solution. So yes, 2, 4 is a solution. That's your answer. Okay, you guys probably already knew that. You just knew it, so you didn't want to say it, right? What does that mean graphically? If you were to graph both of these equations, what would be special about the point 2, 4?
It would be the point of intersection.
It would be on both graphs, which means it's the point of intersection, right? And that gives us a way to solve systems of two equations, two unknowns.